Welcome, welcome.
Hello, Facebook. How you guys doing?
How we doing?
Yo.
We are back. This is Alicia Minto coming in from South Carolina.
Hey, what's good, family? It's Chris K from New Jersey.
And it's your girl, Tashin Poole, coming in from Greenville, South Carolina.
We are here bringing you real money talk.
From real people.
On a real journey to real financial freedom.
We are called to break down global economic concepts and ideas.
To help you grasp the realities of what's happening around you and how it impacts your livelihood.
So here's the red pill revelation from our perspective as thinkers as we navigate through this twilight zone and what we can do in the now to protect ourselves.
We are the Real Money Entourage.
We are the Real Money Entourage.
We are the Real Money Entourage.
We are, guys, the Real Money Entourage. It's your girl, Tashin. We're excited to be before you tonight. Thank you for joining. We came to you last on Facebook, actually. We've been gone for a minute, now we're back. But our last episode was today is Wednesday, Monday. And we talked, actually it was kind of a freestyle type flow, but we talked about, guys, help me out. What did we talk about? We just had this conversation.
We did.
Talk about money, you know.
We always talk about money.
Every day, it's a money talk. It's a real money talk every day.
It is a real money talk because we was having real money talk before we even jumped on the platform. So just go back and check out that episode. It will definitely come back to me. But today I'm excited because we're going to talk about inflation and deflation and how we should be protecting our money. And like you saw in the title, the buck goes boom, because it's about to happen. So I'm going to share my screen, guys, and we're going to play this short video for us. Let's see if I can get it here. Okay, Alicia, it might have disappeared. It did, I don't see it. Okay, so we're going to keep it moving until I'm able to pull that up. Alicia, we were going to talk about, that video was talking about hyperinflation.
Yeah.
Chris pointed out that the Zimbabwe really had a $1 trillion bill, right? Yeah. I want to talk about that. I'm going to look for this. Go ahead.
I'm lost because I don't even know what you're going to do with that bill, bro. That's like a monopoly bill for real. That's crazy.
Well, guys, what we're talking about is the fact that the dollar is the buck goes boom. It's about to go boom. That's the dollar bill, and it's about to go boom because we just got stimulus. We were talking about us having stimulus checks. We just got those checks, and we've noticed how gas prices have started to go down in certain areas. The price of things that people get, like my sister shared that cigarettes was like $7 a pack here in South Carolina, and Chris, where you are, they're like 10 something, right?
Oh yeah.
So we were talking about how the dollar is going up. I'm going to show the video, but Alicia, you want to kind of expand on the hyperinflation and
right,
what that looks like for us?
Right. So basically, to understand hyperinflation, you kind of have to understand what inflation is. And it's the price of goods and services going up and you really not having more income coming in, right? So there's no balance there. So when we're talking hyperinflation in economics, hyperinflation is a very high and typically accelerated inflation. It quickly erodes the real value of the local currency. As the prices of all goods increase, this causes people to minimize their holdings in that currency, and they usually switch over to something more stable. So, you know, we've got the hookup on something more stable when you're ready, but really you want to pull yourself out of that currency that is hyperinflating in order for you to, you know, secure your finances. So This slide right here, you know, if you've been around, if you're over 18, if you were over 18 in 1998, then you understand this right here. The
Right.
the $20 bill looked different. You could do a whole lot more with a $20 bill. And as time has gone on, right? Because time doesn't stop, it just keeps on going, it keeps on going. I can guarantee you that your income has probably not kept up with what the dollar is doing and what you're able to get with those dollars. So this is inflation at its best, right? A $20 bill, you probably don't even fill up a whole hand cart at the grocery store anymore. It's a couple of items and you out of there. Don't let it
I
be.
know I don't.
Look,
Right.
don't let it be toilet paper. That's the whole doggone 20, and you probably need to add something to it. So
Today, yes.
that being said, you want to really look and see. I mean, we're just trying to open your eyes to something. We're not trying to convince you of anything. This is the reality. This is real talk. This is real. You know, we're real people, and we are trying to get you to understand that you need some real money, and those dollars are not it.
Yeah. They're
That
not.
is absolutely correct. Chris, you want to add on to inflation or
Yeah. I mean,
anything you want to add to that?
I want to add on to the end of what Miss Alicia said, because we definitely don't need to, we don't need any one of you like for any help. We're pretty much positioning ourselves. We're really just giving this information out so you can take the same advantages and the same opportunities that we're taking. There's a choice you have here. You don't have to keep falling down that rabbit hole. You don't have to. If you do, then that's your choice. You know what I mean? But I mean, I just wanted to say that. No, we're not doing this like we're trying to get any type of leverage from anyone. You know what I mean? Like, this information that we're giving up was free to us, so we just giving it out to the universe. You know what I mean? That's really it. Get
That's
your
right.
money, man. Get your money up. I'm telling you, man. Look at that gold up, man. It's going
That's
up.
right. And Alicia, you said too before, and I think I mentioned this even our last episode, where you talked about if we knew our money was if we knew the paper dollar was actually going to go down in value, would we actually be holding on to it? Most of us would say no.
Right.
We was just talking about how we are a part of a money system. If you've seen any of our previous episodes, you know that that's what we do. And as both of them have said already, we just want to share what we know, because I know I sat on the information for a long time. I didn't realize that gold was money. I didn't know that gold was money. I didn't know that I knew that the prices of goods and services were increasing, but I didn't know like how I could be in any control of that. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know that I had a choice. Like Chris said, we have a choice, and this system gives us a choice.
And it's slow.
So with that in mind,
Tashin, it's a slow, silent, like, financial killer. So
Right.
it's not like and it probably will happen in the future where just you wake up one day and, a gallon of milk is $20. Like, it could happen. We definitely foresee that happening based on where our economy is right now. But over the last, 100 years or so, let's just say 40 years, you can see that those prices have drastically increased, but it's slow. So you think, okay, because you're making a little bit more money on the job, even though you're getting taxed more, you're up to 40% being taxed on just your earnings. Let's not talk about all the other taxes that we talked about before. So you're not even really making all the money you think you're making, because it's definitely not coming into your household. And if it is, as a consumer, you're putting it right back out there into the big businesses. So yes, you want to definitely make sure that you connect to a money system. And if you have a 401k, understand that instead of us contributing to stocks that are being propped up, we have our own 401k in precious metals and commodities, and something that is going up, that does not go down, and has proven that over thousands of years.
So let's talk about that real quick. And Chris, maybe you can weigh in first on that. So we talked about inflation. Deflation is actually a thing too, guys, and I apologize that I was fumbling. I can't get to the video, but like Alicia said, we're real people, so we'll have to play that for you because it's a really good 1-minute video. But anyway, in regards to gold, we talked about inflation and deflation. Gold actually protects your dollar, right? That paper rectangle. How does it protect that? How does it protect the dollar that you earn? And then how do you use it as wealth? Like how is, you know what I'm saying? Like we talk about wealth and we talk about how easily accessible it is actually what I mean. Like how easily accessible is it for people to get? And then how do you protect it?
Well, it's free to pretty much, follow the system that we're currently in. You can access or exchange your rectangle notes or whatever you want to call them, for as low as $7-8 right now. So just acquiring an asset, we don't really understand the money system. This is two money systems. It's two money systems. We spoke about this a few episodes ago. You got a fiat system. This has no backing, and this is a gold. It's real money. The real money has always maintained value over 5,000 years. This is almost merely 120 years old. How old is this, Miss Alicia?
The dollar?
Like a dollar.
About 100, and you're about right. It's about 120 years old. It is the longest standing currency that has ever been standing. So we know it's about to crash, but it's about to go boom.
Because all of the
just like
have failed.
Right.
Everybody
no intrinsic value and intrinsic value. This has no intrinsic value. This has no value at all. Like so pretty much, just through the history alone, if you look through the Bible or any type of religious books that you believe in, any historical books, you will find out that gold has always been here. Has always been acknowledged as wealth. So pretty much with that being said, knowing your history, you want to follow suit. We don't want to do nothing outside of following suit because this is how this came, going outside of suit. This is put in place pretty much to control the people. But I don't want to go down that rabbit hole right now. We'll talk about it.
Man, that is a red pill right there, Chris. We definitely have to hit you guys up on that. But go ahead with the second part of that question. So actually, I do want to ask you if people aren't aware of the money system, like there are other places that people can acquire gold, right? So if they say, hey, I can acquire gold here, what is the difference? And then plug it into what?
I mean, you can acquire gold pretty much anywhere you choose. You can go dig a hole if you want, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you're not gonna get it from this price.
People really do that.
Yeah, I mean, people really set their life, on whatever. But you know what I mean? Like I'm not going through that, and I'm not digging no holes. All I gotta do is just swipe a card. I grab me my own gold right here. I ain't gotta dig nothing. I gotta dirty my nails or nothing. You know what I mean? You tap into the right information, do the research, of course. We encourage everybody to do the research. Please, follow up on this information that we're addressing. But like I said, this is the only place, Karatbars is the only place that you're going to get a small increment of gold, or any gold, rather, as at this point, the way the economy is rolling, they're not releasing gold nowhere. They don't care where you go. I don't care how much gold you buy. If you are able to make an exchange, it's going to be for a large amount of money. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And average person don't have a large amount of money.
So Chris, are you telling me that there's a gold shortage happening right now?
Very much so. It's been a gold shortage for a few weeks now.
So you're telling me people are flocking to gold because of what? The current state of our economy? Is that why people are flocking to gold?
Yes, man. Due to the fact that it's security. This is financial security. This will secure your bag. Any money you have, this will secure your bag. So yes, a lot of people that have money and know about real money, this is what they're doing. They're moving their money into gold, gold or silver, pretty much, but this is a more expensive metal right here. So, I have both, but this is what we're speaking about now, the good old gold, you hear me? So yes, ma'am. I mean, you can go anywhere and you're not going to look one right there. What's that? How much was that right there? 100 grams.
This one right here is 100 grams.
That
So
hurt. That hurt my
we're
feelings.
talking about, right. We're not, most people can't afford that.
Right.
Most people can't afford that.
Right.
So look at those, look at that though.
All
This
the
is
grams
genuine bullying.
out of stock, out of stock, out of stock.
I mean, you know, and they can, and you can check any other bullion dealer, you know, and this is going to be the same result. You're not going to find any 1 gram anywhere. We have the cheapest price before they had a shortage. We had the cheapest price.
Most
We're not
affordable.
Yeah, this is the most affordable gold.
That's right.
Ain't been to nowhere, man. Y'all crazy.
Right.
Y'all crazy. Y'all smoking dope, man. Something wrong with y'all. Y'all better get out here and get some of this gold, man. Stop playing. For real. You see what's going on. You see, it's not like you don't see what's going on, man. For real.
Right. And that's the thing. How many signs do you need? How many notifications need to pop up? How many red flags? How many warnings? How many this is the first ever in history that this is happening scenarios do you need before you make a decision to protect yourself, your family, and your financial future? How many?
And them stock market numbers are not real life numbers. It's not something that you can base the stock market off your economy in your home. Those numbers, you can tell clearly those numbers are not matching. If we have more people on unemployment right now, how is the stock market soaring? That's telling you something ain't right there. What economy are they in? Are they 10 years ahead of what's going on?
Right. What do they know that they're not telling you?
Right. That's the question. Yeah, that's a strong question right there. Good.
Or what do they know that you're not paying attention to?
Boom.
You know,
that's the pill.
That you're missing. That
right.
you're missing.
Because we've got to own. We've got to take some ownership. Absolutely, touching.
Listen, it's 2020, guys. It's time to do what we have to do. You know, not just financially, but mostly that. People say it's not about money, but money is up there with air. It's not money itself. It is what you can do with it. If you lived and you didn't have to worry about anything and you just woke up and had no worries at all, your life would be completely different because you would start your day on a completely different, you know, realm. You wouldn't even be thinking about that because it's what you can do. Yeah. How can you help this person? And that's all we're trying to share with you guys. Yeah. We're gonna wrap up, but Alicia, you said something. Dang, it was so good. I wanted to come back to it. Maybe it'll come to me.
Well, while you're thinking about that, when you said money is up there just like air, the comma in next statement is especially when you don't have enough. And I heard that from Mr. Dalco. I heard that from Mr. Dalco once, and it stuck in my head because air is, you know, air is air. But if you run out, that's a problem. Money is right up there with it. You run out, it's a problem. People may have taken care of their bills. Look, people may have taken care of their bills this month because of stimulus. Maybe not. You know, they didn't give you a whole lot.
They meant about Jordans. That's what we talked about, guys. Jordans.
Right. They gave you some crumbs in that stimulus package when the big bankers and other big businesses were getting millions and billions of dollars. Let's just pause right there. However, what's going to happen next month? You're not back at work yet. You don't know what's happening on your job.
Yo, not to cut you. So Jersey, they just extended us 30 more days. So, I mean, considering that, I would be trying to consider every other option outside of going to work at this point, because not only have you displaced me from my job, have you made it uncomfortable for me to be able to provide for my family, right? Why would I want to put myself in that situation to run back to that situation again? That should be enough. Well, for me, it made me want to just be more independent and take care of my own and make my own money without putting myself confined in a job where I'm there for a certain amount of hours and time and I'm only getting portions of what they're giving me. And they can fire me just because they say, "Yo, your beard's too long right here. This little part right here is too long. We gotta let you go." Like, it's crazy. So, like, knowing that we are we putting ourselves right in the firing range, right in the middle of it.
You're right. You know, that's why it's so funny, because you have to really laugh from crying.
Before you do it, look, real quick, in Texas. But let me make sure my internet is acting up. So I'm gonna keep talking. In Texas, they just told people they could go back to work, but if they cannot wear a mask. If you feel you need to wear a mask, you're not coming back. Like they told people this.
Wow.
You can't wear a mask to work. So now you have to think about your livelihood or your health, like your cash or your health. And I don't and there's a better way, people. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a better way.
Man, it's a way, man. Listen,
it's a cold cruel world out here now.
The average person with that type of stipulation, the average person is going to go in there and risk their job. I mean, excuse me, they're going to risk their life, their freedom, their health, because they know they have to provide. You know, even though that's a pride thing, that's still like, you know, as an adult, you feel like you're obligated. We done been through worse, but why keep putting yourself in front of that, you know, in front of that fire range? Why?
Right.
Why keep? I'm not doing that, man.
And we're not financial advisors. We're not saying a job is bad. Let's just get that out there now. We're not telling you
yes.
good or have
let it finance your future.
Right. We are just giving you some suggestions, highly recommended. And you know, get the cash flow however you need to, but make sure that cash flow is going to take care of yourself later. Okay.
Chris, you want to?
I just love my family, man. I just want to spread this energy, this positive vibe to the folks. Man, y'all got to do some research. Please don't be no Google researchers. You know, you might have to dig a little deeper than that to find out some of this information. Now, I had to say that because it's some folks that even be on a John with the KB, like, yo, I don't know about KB, it's this and third. I heard this and a third. Don't be no Google researcher. Search. You got to go up in there. Get up in there. Get your hands dirty and find the truth out. You know what I mean?
People don't know how to do that. People don't really know how to do that. And that's why they Google search. And it's okay to use Google. It's a great reference. I use Google, but I know how to use Google, which makes it effective for me.
Just hit any link,
I bet you MasterCard and FedEx didn't use it though to make their decision to be partners with us. But
I'm using
even
that.
without running your credit.
I need to do that. Yeah, that's deep.
Even without running your credit. Anyway, guys, we're going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in. Chris, again, close us out, sir.
You know, spread the love, man. Spread the information. Please do some research. If y'all have any questions, y'all can always reach out to either one of us. We out here. We on here. All the sites, social media, wherever you want to meet us at. We don't mind helping you out and shedding some light, man. Until the next time, we love is love, man. I will.
Oh.